after she won her national title. Locals say the last time the town celebrated someone so passionately was when Patia's Angela Lind competed in the 1984 Olympics. Looks like we'll have something to celebrate now. Woo!
Namibia!
Walking the Miss Universe stage in her JoJo Burgais heels is literally a dream come true for Namibia. She says tonight is the culmination of years of hard work, perseverance, and dedication to both herself and her goals.
Venezuela! Venezuela was the first delegate crowned, so she's had an entire year to prepare. To put that in context, some of this year's delegates had mere weeks to prep before traveling to El Salvador. Well, let's see if that preparation pays off tonight and how she's working that stage. It looks like it is. India!
As a dancer and choreographer, India is absolutely at home on stage. It's worth noting that this year's delegates had 10 different swimwear styles to choose from, including 2 bikinis.
Thailand!
Now, this is not Thailand's first international competition. In fact, she represented her country at another pageant in 2019 and walked away with the crown. Antonia is hoping history repeats, and she's named 72nd Miss Universe tonight. Chile!
Chile became a certified health coach during the pandemic and says that training has served her well as she prepared for Miss Universe. Fun fact, she's actually related to Saint Teresa of the Andes, the only saint in Chilean history.
Jamaica says she was not the fan favorite at her national competition, but Jordan didn't let that slow her down. Given that she's now made the top 20, I'd say fan favorite or not, she is a force to be reckoned with.
USA!
USA is a girl with goals. In addition to obviously wanting the 72nd Miss Universe crown, Noelia hopes to eventually own an interior design firm, star in her own TV show, and publish an international magazine.
Nepal! Nepal is an animal lover and has something of a miniature zoo back home. Jane has ducks, hamsters, dogs, cats, fish, turtles, and rabbits. Woo! So if she wins Miss Universe, she's probably going to need about thinking about hiring a zookeeper. Work it, girl!
Peru shared a room with Venezuela here in El Salvador, and that room is going to be celebrating tonight as both of them advanced into the top 20. Peru hasn't won Miss Universe since 1957, but Camila hopes to change that tonight.
Cameroon!
Oh, I love Cameroon. She worked with a nonprofit organization to build a water supply point in her village. Just by providing access to clean water, she dramatically reduced the spread of disease throughout her entire community. That's what you call a queen with a cause, and she is strutting it and owning the moment right now. Colombia!
When she was a teenager, Colombia was ranked among the top 10 athletes in the Colombian Tennis Federation. That competitive spirit, combined with more than a decade of modeling experience, could give her an edge on stage tonight.
Pakistan is making history tonight as the first semifinalist to wear a burkini on the Miss Universe stage. She chose this style as a nod to her Pakistani culture in hopes of proving that you can be modest and still be Miss Universe.
edge of their seats.
10 delegates. And now it's time to find out who will move on to our top 5.
Ooh.
That means, sadly, 5 more of these accomplished women will be heading home. And the first one is on this list in my hands. The first delegate advancing to the top 5 is Australia!
Joining her is Puerto Rico.
Hold on. The next delegate moving ahead is Nicaragua! Welcome to the top 5. Thailand!
We are down to the last spot, Maria.
Every one of these women have made their countries proud, but only one will move on. And the last woman advancing is Colombia! There they are! Congratulations to our top 5 and all of these amazing women! I cannot stress how beautiful.
Woman, how do you do it? Some superpower. I don't understand. You make me wonder. Woman, how do you do it? You're superhuman, and I'm just a man.
And here are your semifinalists, starting with Puerto Rico.
Now, I love this story. Puerto Rico brought photos of her younger self with her to El Salvador. She says that anytime she's doubting herself, she can look at those pictures and just remember how far she's come and just how strong she really is. And I don't know about you guys, but she is an image of strength right now.
This gown was created by a Thai designer who has been following Antonia's evolution and pageant career since she first competed in 2019. Everything from the dress to the jewelry was custom made for her to wear tonight on the Miss Universe stage.
To the United States and turned $500 and a tiny garage into a successful Peruvian restaurant. Now she hopes to open a restaurant of her own someday and win a Michelin star.
Tonight as the the first mother to make the top 10 at Miss Universe. She worked with a designer to create this evening gown, which she says was inspired by her hometown.
For her. The most important part, she says, are the colors, which are found in both the Nicaraguan and El Salvadorian flags. And there are plenty of fans of both those countries cheering for her right now. Can you hear it?
Philippines was first runner-up at her national pageant last year and says she came to Miss Universe with unfinished business. This dress was inspired by a 106-year-old Filipino tattoo artist who's helped her keep her unique cultural tradition alive.
El Salvador.
Some delegates traveled for days to get here, but El Salvador lives just 10 minutes from here, 15 with traffic. So if she succeeds tonight, Isabella will be winning her country's first Miss Universe crown, not too far from her very own front door.
Venezuelan delegates used to wear white gowns because there was a bit of superstition that the color was for winners. That might have something to do with why Deanna dreamed of winning Miss Universe in a white gown for as long as she can remember.
Australia is in the house. This jewel-encrusted gown was created by a well-known Australian couture designer. And Australia told us her favorite part of the dress are the emerald green jewels because they bring out the color of her eyes. Beautiful.
They'll find out which three of them are moving forward.
And I'm dying to hear who you think deserves the crown, so get into the conversation on social with hashtag 72nd Miss Universe. All right, now, the votes are in. Are you guys ready to find out who's our top three? Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
The first delegate in our top three is...
Of our three finalists is... Australia!
That means there's only one spot left. But all three of you should be applauded for making it this far. The last woman who still has a chance to win the Miss Universe crown is... Nicaragua! microphones. Let's make sure those are on tight. Okay, we good?
Right.
Here is the question, Thailand. If you could live 1 year in another woman's shoes, who would you choose and why?
I would choose Malala Yousafzai because I know the struggles that she had to deal with in order to get to where she is today. She had to fight for women's education and fight for all women to be able to stand strong and be the change and lead by example. If I could choose anyone, that would be her. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much,
Thailand.
Thailand.
All right. Australia is next. Australia, if you would please step forward. Okay. Here is your question. If you could live 1 year in another woman's shoes, who would you choose and why?
I would live my mother's year in her birth year because she's a very strong woman. She's tough. She taught me how to work hard. She taught me how to be brave, how to be strong, and I'm forever grateful for those lessons that she taught me.
Wonderful.
Gracias.
All right.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Mama.
Mom.
Okay, Nicaragua. Nicaragua, please step forward for your final question. Okay. Here's your question. If you could live 1 year in another woman's shoes, who would you choose and why?
Una mujer, ¿a quién escogerías y por qué?
Escogería a Mary Wollstonecraft porque fue la primera mujer que abrió brecha a los derechos de las mujeres. Vivió una situación muy difícil.
I would choose Mary Wollstonecraft because she opened the gap and it gave an opportunity to many women.
Y haría lo posible para que las brechas salariales de esa época fueran una oportunidad perfecta para que muchas mujeres pudieran trabajar.
And what I would do, I would want that gap, that income gap, would open up so that women could work.
En cualquier área que se puedan desempeñar, porque no hay límite para la mujer. Podemos y tenemos la capacidad.
In any area that they choose to work in, because there are no limitations for women.
Esa época fue en 1756. 2023, haciendo historia.
That was 1750. Now in 2023, we're making history.
All right. Thank you, Nicaragua.
Wow. Thanks again to all of you ladies. That takes incredible composure and confidence, and you guys did that. Well done.
These three women have been working tirelessly to reach this point, and now it is in the hands of our selection committee.
Catriona and Zuri, I want to hear what you guys have to say about the final question.